Because men and women are not actually equal. I know you hate to hear that. You hate to hear it, but it's actually
Jesus Christ. Yo, say
no.
that one more time.
Control CJ. I know how I could coach a guy into that.
It's all men. It's all
Go
men.
ahead, Bernie.
One thing is say, I can tell by just I'm not knocking on Cecil J, but I can tell that Cecil J runs the relationship by the sound of her voice.
Why does everyone say that? I actually don't. That's the funny thing. I actually really don't.
I'm saying that just to try to sound cool.
Yeah, but
I truly don't.
Yeah,
I do say it's equal. Like I'm not like he's not like I'm not submissive, but it's really like pretty much 50-50. I consider him a lot.
Yeah, that 50-50 means it's not submissive.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said. No, that's what I said. I said it's not submissive. I'm not submissive.
Yeah, but if it's 50-50, then it's you said I'm not submissive, but it's what's 50-50?
Like 50-50, like I don't think anyone runs the relationship. I think we consider
I think it's being caught up into words. And if no one ever labeled it, like take it, just imagine what you think it looks like when a man is running the house. Just imagine what you think it looks like. Don't give it a word. Just imagine what it looks like in your head, what that would mean, right?
Hold on,
no, just the basic. No, yeah, okay. Well, there you go. Just imagine what it looks like. But I think what happens is when somebody walks in and says, "Oh, look, you're so submissive." I think it's not what you're doing. It's not the life. It's the word. It's like because they said it. It's like, no, I'm not. It's like, well, come on, man.
Are we talking about 50-50 the bills or 50-50 everything?
50-50 everything. Not the bills. Oh, you know what? He pays more of the bills.
There you go.
Yeah,
because he's good enough for that, Poppy. No. He's good enough for that, though, right? Man, ain't that some shit? And I'm gonna tell you that.
Hold on.
This is where it falls apart.
Even if you're splitting the bills 50-50, you're the woman at the end of the day. You're supposed to submit to the man no matter what.
No, I'm gonna tell you. No. Here, Poppy, you're being very polite right now. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give it to you raw, real quick with CJ.
Yeah,
this is the main problem, and I'll tell you, I hate to speak for a man, but if this ain't the main reason why they are behaving the way they are, it's the main reason they should, because the contrast between what women say that they want to be independent, but it's like they want to change this role. I want to be able to do all of this stuff, and women can do all of this stuff. Hold on, and that's fine, but.
It's not reality.
There's the part. No, that's fine. It can be reality. The thing that goes along with that reality, though, CJ, is that you pay your own rent. Is that you pay your own mortgage? That you pay half of the. If you want to be, we're equals. You pay half of that mortgage. You pay half of that rent. They still have the expectation of the men still play the role of the man of the man of the house, of the leader. They have the expectation that he still does that, but they don't want to do their part. But if I'm supposed to clean the house, I'm supposed to be submissive. I'm supposed to be, but you still expect for him to do all the man stuff. It is a very, 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 very blatantly biased thought process. Yeah, and nobody's caught. It's the same thing that annoys me about the thing that guys are doing and pretending like they don't notice, throwing the thing and hiding their hand. Like I don't. It's the same. That's the thing. That's the version of what the women do that drives me crazy. They have all these expectations of these things, but they don't want to change the other parts. There are other parts that go along with that. In fact, if y'all watch my video. Yeah. Holding women accountable. That was the main point thing that I made was that women want to, they just want, you want everything to be fair. So then you want, if you touch a man, you push a man's shoulder, then you go to jail just straight up for that. Not after it accelerates. You pushed his shoulder. He called the police, said you pushed his shoulder and you go to jail now. You want that, right? That sounds nice, right? You want equality, right? No? Oh, you don't want that? Okay. So you don't know. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. It's the same thing with the house. It's the same thing. You still have the expectation that the man will pay the bulk of the stuff. Hold on. Also this. So look, check this out. You have an expectation that men will pay that, but you want to make the same amount of money as men, but you also still are going to want him to pay for more of the fucking shit. So the expectation for the majority of the stuff, it's not making any sense. You can't turn on this one and not turn and adjust the other spigot. You're just holding the man one still. You guys are expected to do this, but while you're doing this, we want to do all of this shit too. You know,
I agree.
Like it can't be that. You just the one, you gotta adjust the other. It still has to be balanced. So, and that's the thing, like when you were just saying what's going on in your house, you want to call it 50-50, but then you say your man is paying more than half.
And you know what? I would say it's 50-45.
Because you know it's disrespectful to him when you say that, right?
Well, do you know how we have it? We make the same. We do make the same amount. He makes a little bit more than me, a little bit, because we're in different. He's in a higher earning. We're both doctors, so he's in a higher earning specialty. And we pay, so we have a joint account, and we just put money in there. He pays more bills by like one bill, right? So, and when I think about it, I don't know how it ended up that way, but we put.
Is the bill the mortgage? is the extra bill he's paying the mortgage?
No, we put.
Oh wait, are you good?
Are you? Is he a mod now?
You going? Oh, he gone. Oh. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, we pay. He pays the car note, and I think it happened like that because we had to get a new rental. But that's how that happened, and he just did it on his own. But we put in pretty much the same amount into the joint account, but we do have separate accounts as well. And then so that's how that worked out. And then otherwise, we do everything else is pretty much we do the same. We do chores equally. We he makes decisions on his own. I make some decisions on my own. We talk about some stuff together. You know what I mean? Like I don't see him. I don't think that I'm submissive in the. I that's how I see it. Like it's like pretty equal.
What do you think is submissive? Taking away the money thing, taking away the money thing, and you said both of y'all do the chores and shit. So taking away those things. What do you think outside of those two things? Can't name anything that falls into those two categories. What would you consider to be submissive? What would you consider to be submissive in that?
When I've struggled with this, can I tell you how I grew up, and then I'll tell you like what I think now. So the way I grew up, my dad was the head of the household. We considered him first for everything. He was when we cooked. My mom cooked. He got the first plate
first.
Yes, he got the first plate. When he finishes he never had to do anything, right? So he got the first plate.
He did everything. He made sure everybody had like the main thing that you're supposed to have. Like
you had a roof over your head, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, yes, we did. What I'm saying is we gave him. No. What I'm saying is when he came back, we took his stuff from him. We gave him his food. We took his plate after he ate. We did the dishes. Like he didn't do any of that stuff. He didn't iron his own clothes. We did that. He went to work and came home every day.
And that's his part.
And that was his part. And he did like the yard work. He would do that with my brother, right? So the girls, what we did was mostly inside the house. And he and my brother focus on outside of the house and stuff like that, right? So, and that was how it was growing up.
So you can't be, in all honesty, you can't actually, you're not in a position to even show any signs of being submissive.
I'm confused myself. I'm very confused.
No, because you were,
sorry.
No, because you're both doctors. If you're both, even if you weren't doctors, just you both working around the same amount of time. Yeah, it's not a matter of either one. You wouldn't be able. You're not even in a position to actually show any signs of being submissive.
That's what I mean. Like I don't.
You can only really do that.
Submissive, yeah.
Like if you guys were, okay, check this out. Let me ask you this: if you guys were go on a road trip, right? I ask you how you would handle this situation. This might be a good sign of how you would do it. And we'll start with that. When you travel, who usually drives?
He drives. And
I know that's right. That's always the case. That's how we do.
Every once in a while, if it's a really long road trip, I might take over later for like an hour or two. But he drives mostly.
But say you're getting a good way into the trip, and then you know, you kind of you start noticing. You seems like we should have turned off this road a while ago or something. It seems like we've been on this road for a while, and so you're thinking it, but you know, men, and you know, it's like you don't want to question him about it because then he gonna be like, because he already know, whatever is going on, he already thinking it. He's thinking, shit, I went too far. Should I turn around? He's already thinking it. So you bring it up, it's just gonna piss him off. So, so would you say, hey, we've been on this road too long, or would you just sit there? Would you just sit and wait and see what happened, or would you point it out to him?
My mom would sit and wait, and if I tried to say anything, she would be like, "Shh, no, it's okay, just leave it, right?" So that's my mom.
Yes, that's submitting.
Yeah, that's submitting. Me, I would say, "Hey, I think we're going the wrong way," or whatever.
Okay, and if he said, no, I'm right. This is the way. I'm confident. Then what do you do?
Yeah, then I leave it. I do leave it because I'm just like, okay, fine, you know.
Right.
And then if we get lost or whatever, or it's worse, then I'm like, okay, now are you gonna, you know, do you want to try the other way now? And then we do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something, like something that would it's just like kind of helpful information, like like something that comes along with my personality, like you know, I talk about being an empath, you know, I usually only bring up the stuff it's like when something terrible happens, you know what I mean? But there's a good side to being an empath, is that I can see different sides of things, like when people come around me, I'm able to see their perspectives. Like I'm standing outside of the box watching, and I can see why they're doing that, why they're saying that, why is it coming out like that. I can see why they're having conflict about it. I can see all of that shit. So
yeah,
I think that, like, with you being I think like for you mostly it's the word.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the word for sure. It's the word.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, it's like that means that you're offended. That means that psychologically you have some type of probably something about that word is making you extremely uncomfortable. And which and you say you came up in a household where your mom was submissive. So if you have some kind of something underlying that's making you really hate that fucking word submissive, it's probably because of something that was going on in your household.
It make you
what was going on with your mom. So, and once you figure out where something's stemming from and you keep doing it, it's then your fault. So you probably want to figure out where that came from. So you don't.
I just don't like. I think that. Do you know what it is? I think I see that it can work the other way as well. Do you know what I mean? Where it's 50-50. And so then I'm like, why then does a woman have to be submissive? Do you know what I mean?
I know they see women see submissive as being like guys get to treat you any kind of way, and then you have to sit there and you take it. And I understand that's the thought, but that also goes into the thing of you picking the guy. You still are in a position to be able to pick a person to follow. When you get to pick someone to follow, that's a beautiful thing. Like, that's not something to be afraid of. Like when that dude I was telling y'all the long story about, oh my god, I would have followed that. When I tell you, I shit you fucking not. If my kids was growing, I'd have followed him off the side of a cliff. I would have followed him right off the side of it. I'd have been like, he said it was okay, so I'm gonna go. I trust it. No, I'm gonna tell you, there's a blind trust, and it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong. It just, if you're with the right person, then no, you don't want to blindly follow somebody who's aggressive and weird and is doing things out of spite and what's that. But you recognize those traits. If you pick that guy and you follow him, whose fault was that? We back to the whose fault was that thing again. Like you only have a certain amount of years to be able to blame people for shit. You know what I mean? Once you get older,
do you feel like so Papi just said 50-50 doesn't work, and I really do think like in my relationship it's mostly 50-50. Like,
no,
do you think that doesn't work?
No, it don't.
No.
Okay, why
no, it don't, because men and women. No, because men.
Do you think that doesn't work?
No, it don't.
No.
Okay,
no, it don't, because men and women. No, because men and women are not actually equal. I know you hate to hear that. You hate to hear it, but it's actually it's.
Say that one more time. I'm about to fuck up with this on my
No, I mean, no, because
hold on. Finally got one to say. Finally.
It sounds
after like 2 months of my YouTube life. Finally.
You could just pull it off of this thing. No. Men and women are not actually equal.
Is he taping it? Are you taping that? Puppy?
No, I'm gonna tell you. Let me
Say it
tell you
out
why.
loud.
Okay,
Why?
so men and women are not. Why? For obvious reasons that men and women are not actually equal. Because
Mhm.
when like the simple thing here, when a bug or a rat comes in, you don't chase the motherfucker. You instinctively call this man who's expected to be stronger than you, who's expected to be more fearless.
Mhm.
You know, you have these expectations for this man to be mightier than you are, but then you insist on him being equal to you, but it doesn't actually match. I understand why women, it's the thing is, it's the same reason. It's like women are sensitive. Words
Mhm.
matter to us. Words don't
Yeah,
fucking matter to dudes. Like,
I
this is the
agree.
things
So
that
what
you,
you say
if
is how you say it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
like that's the
that's
thing.
right.
Exactly.
That's right.
It's
That's
what
right.
it's how you said it. It's the reason why you said it. It's your intentions. You know, it's all these layers to it with women, and guys don't have that. So we are not equal. That's why our
Mhm.
expectations, even though women want to do more and they go out and they do all this stuff, and I'm independent, but they still go and they still go out looking for some man who can do all these main things, the
Facts.
main things, not the little things. They don't go out looking for a man who can buy them a purse, just buy them a purse. They want a man to come and pay for the place where they live,
Mhm.
where you live. Like that's your main. The difference between you and a homeless person is this man you just met. Like that.
Mhm.
That's a big job to give somebody that you insist he call your equal. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not the same. Like, we don't treat them the same, but we just want the privilege of being able to say it. We're living in a very petty time based on trauma. It's all based in trauma. Now, I think like in kid talk, like if I could just talk to guys and just give it to them the kid way, it's okay, you can have your way. Okay. Just bear with me here. What's going on over here with the women is it's not so much what's going on, it's what's being said about it.
Said, I
So
agree. I agree.
so if you come over here, you just know this, you'll get what you want. But all you have to do is come over and say, I understand. And when
Yes,
you
it's true.
walk away,
It's
you'll
true. It's
you'll
true.
get everything that you want. But men are like, no, it's not. And they have reason though. That's also that. They're not being petty, they have reason. That all the things that we've been taking and expecting, they've been having taken and been expected of all this time. So just like, while we're doing all of this crawling and scratching, and there's just this thing. But the point is that we're not
Mhm.
equal. It doesn't sound nice. It hurts the feelings.
It
Yes,
doesn't mean
but
anything bad either. It's
but
nothing
it's
bad at
but
all.
it's no, but I mean, it sounds like to women, it's like not being equal sounds like
It's
it's
different.
that.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
No,
it.
I know, but the thing is that no, I think women are aware of that. I'm telling you, when I tell you, Poppy, it's
They don't
literally
want to
the
admit it.
words. No, it's the words.
Puppy. It's the word.
It's just the word. Like, it's not even the thing. That's why I tell you how small and
So
petty
let me
it
guess.
is.
I gotta put it in beautiful cute words for you to understand that.
No, you
Even-
just gotta. No.
Even
You
just changing it to cooperate, like how you guys did on
How can a
Jacob
man make that sound
cooperation.
cute? I'm
that's why
confused. I want you to
that's why
clarify.
I'm telling her. No, that's why I'm trying to create. This is the type of dialogue that I'll be trying to create with people,
Mhm.
so that they can function normally around each other. If you're willing to actually acknowledge and respect people for what you know about them. Like, if I know somebody's hypersensitive with words,